Howdy folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with a little bit of a continuation of Refined Self. We'll see how this goes, because I'm gonna be honest, I have not been sitting down to do pre-records in the past few weeks because I've been busy, and that happens. But, I don't know, well, I feel like one of the kind of big taglines of this game is what you choose to do with your time, right? And I'm trying to be better about that. I'm making good choices for doing some stuff to set up my future. Crazy, insane, I know. But part of that is also making sure that I'm spending time with friends, which I've been doing, and spending time with some things that bring me a little peace and a little quiet and engage me. And this is, I think, a perfect game for that. So I'd sit down and try and go a little further. We'll see what happens. See what we learn about ourselves tonight. I am also curious. I may break this up for myself into two. I think one run is a good video, but I don't know if we can stop in the middle. I guess we'll find out. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, we're back, and last time it was very fascinating. The end kind of threw me off guard, not gonna lie, but I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised by how many aspects this game was tracking, and that's just refreshing myself, right? So they've got 5 aspects, which I think I talked a little bit about last time with the big 5 personality model concept that's been dominating a lot of like personality psychology recently. And I don't know if I actually tried to like map these onto things directly, because I don't know exactly. I may once we've done like 3 runs and gotten all of our stuff. I don't want to spoil myself on this, but I also want to be a little more informed about how they're doing some stuff. I want to look into that and like talk about it a bit. But I really don't want to spoil myself on this. I was trying to look up like, oh, can you stop mid-run? And I went, you know what? Everything that I'm looking at seems like it talks about the game itself, so let's not. Even characters are alive. Clergy, a deeply gentle soul who offers a hand whenever someone is in need. Yes, I do recall that. Philosopher, a perfectionist who always stops at a decision to consider it until satisfied. And challenger, one who gives anything a try without fearing failure, knows it to be the mother of success. Yeah, I think that was the one that surprises me the most, but I think is a tendency. I think this one is a tendency that comes more from video games, right? Whereas this, I think, is a kind of personality style, like Enneagram, I'm a type 2. Again, not accuracy of a lot of these other ones, but I do think I highly prioritize trying to be kind to others, so I think that one makes a lot of sense. Philosopher, I'm here yapping before I'm even clicking on the game. You know that I like to talk. I like to think about things and try to come to some sort of conclusion. Sometimes I let it go, but it's still... I like to think about stuff, and if I could be paid to sit around and think forever, I would probably do that. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at writing papers, and it's not the 1700s, so... This one, I think, is the most interesting one to me, but I'm curious to see what we'll get from other ones. But yeah, we'll continue on. Oh, don't concern yourself with me. Oh, okay. Oh my, so you're playing the game again? As to be expected of you. You seem to understand well. Perhaps you'll uncover a hidden personality of yours. Well, because also, like, how else... There's so much to the story of this game that I don't know. And okay, yes, we will get more. Why won't it work out? Please, let this personality succeed. But what's success? Is it beating the sheep? But I thought we did beat the sheep, or did we have to cheat for that? Emotional AI system connected by Dr. Kusunoki. Starting in control mode and searching for master. Connection complete. Hello, old net. Set language English. Hey, finally connected. Now we can begin the test. You're about to take a personality test via a game. You control a girl very important to me. Through that girl, you can do whatever you like. What will you do with your limited time? As I was saying, I'm doing this tonight. What won't you do? It's all up to you. Be aware each decision will affect your personality. And also, you can relax. There are no game overs here, so just act in the way you want. Well then, let's begin the game. Yeah, I don't know, it's very calming and peaceful. The doctor is dead. What am I going to do with myself now? Okay. Me checking the grave again. June 21st, 21XX. Here lies Kusunoki. Doctor. Okay. Well, I'm not... Okay. I was just genuinely curious if that may have changed. Because I don't know... Oh! Did we see that last time? There's something on the ground. Oh, just coins. Okay. Oh! We can go in? Locked and won't open. Okay. Because, so again, this is a few weeks after the first time. I don't think I care to mine. It's been quite a while. I kind of like leaving the flowers around, I think. Let's reflect though. That's right. On this bench, the doctor called me by name. Oh, okay. Let's yeah, I think I liked keeping that name because, you know, that's... She's already a person. Yes, she told me, Utsua, let's promise. Should I fulfill that promise? It's okay. It's safe in my heart. Okay. No need to recall it. It's etched into my heart. Whatever happens, we'll be happy together. That's what the doctor told me. Lovely and sweet. I like turning on the lights. Oop. Oh, we have to go through there. Okay. Because I want to do things a little differently and see more of the world, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting because, like, I want to check and see if things change and morph over time because I don't know if this game is truly just a personality test game or if there's an unfolding story where there's meta progression, like is there a little bit of like that Undertale element to it? Or is it just a self-contained experience each time? I don't know, because both are great ways to get across story, but we'll see. But I want to try and explore more so that I don't just get into the same patterns, and that's partly because that is something I've identified with myself. I'm very satisfied to kind of do the same thing over and over. Note the like beginning of my Rain World playthrough. I would have been happy just getting those bat flies over and over again. Hello, old net. Sorry, there's a slight addendum I should make. I want you to observe how humans other than me act. If I could give her a proper human heart and personality, she surely wouldn't head for that conclusion. So please act freely, however the mood strikes you. Your personality lurks within casual acts. For instance, let's see. Once able to move, you check the grave first, right? But others would move on or pick up an item on the ground. It's little things like that. Those unconscious bits distinguish humans from machines. As I explained, the test ends when your heart fills to 100%. It's up to you what actions you fill that heart with. It might fill up faster than you think, so be careful. Now, how about we continue the game? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Turn this on. Okay, let's go in. Oh, I'm saved. Could you take that battery and give it to me? Those little thieves destroyed my body, so I can't get it by myself. Without it, I'll surely die, and I cannot move. I beg of you. Oh, hold on just a second. Please have mercy on our poor little selves. We'll die without that battery. Give the battery to us, please. Man, I still hate this a lot. Okay, they just repeat that. We gave it... I don't think theft is a good thing, but I am... I want to try different things, right? And that is something that I'm interested by, not just from the game perspective. I don't like remove the seed of strife, but what if we looked at it as there are two of them, and that may also be a valid response, right? Of even though they are stealing it out of necessity. I still fundamentally think that that is not an okay thing, but let's I can't bring myself to. No, we're gonna give it to the big one again. Give it to the big one. Which, man, I thought I was going to... You saved my life. It's not much, but take these coins as thanks. Which I don't really care about the coins. I hope that there's a way to save them. Both, but I really fundamentally can't get behind stealing it, even for sustaining their life. I can understand why they may be pressured to, but I don't think I can condone that. Hey, did you go to the doctor's grave? Yes. Yeah, I did. I guess so. Do you think the doctor is really dead? What do you mean? I mean what I said. You think the doctor is dead? Last time I said I don't know because I was thinking we may learn more, but like in the metaphorical sense, I think not dead. Like physical body maybe, but I think we're living on in a number of ways. Their legacy is, and we're kind of building ourselves around them. Because like, I don't know, I talked about this a while back while playing Jump King, but the closest thing I really have to a religious philosophy or a theory of afterlife is that every action we take has an impact on those around us, and long after we ourselves are gone, there will still be echoes of that bouncing around in the world and how people interact. And I think that is still a form of life. So, in a very literal sense, yes, I think the doctor is dead. I think the doctor is a corpse in the ground. But this conversation also seems to be a bit beyond that, so I think I'm comfortable saying, not dead. The doctor is alive. She can't possibly be dead. She can't be dead. Well, maybe it was a little more literal. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry for the weird question. And to you, of all people. No, it's okay. But really, what should we be doing now? There's nothing else to do, so I've tried drawing and things. Oh yeah, this is perfect, actually. Drawing a picture of a sheep, but I'm having trouble finishing it. Can't decide what colors to make it. Well, do you want to paint it? I like to help, but I want her to be able to draw it herself. She's doing that. It's something she's figured out for herself, so I want her to do it. No, I think there's value in finishing it yourself. Yes. So I won't help. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll finish this myself then. That's funny. I'm very bad at doing that. I want to help other people, but I've been trying to force myself to do things for myself more. And I think that may be something good for me to do for other people. I want people to always know that they can turn to me for help, but I don't want to impose, right? I think like in that, I guess a lot of times when I'm helping people, it's not something like that where they're pursuing their own creative fulfillment, but like that is her creative fulfillment. First time I wanted to help because I wanted to learn more about her, but I think that it's good for her to do the thing that she set out to do, and I will still appreciate that. If she needed me to grab paint or whatnot, I would do that, but it's her creative exercise. It's me, my reflection. Who am I? What should I do? What is my sin? I think I asked, what should I do the first time? Because identity isn't something that... I don't know, it's funny. I'm talking about... This will be really funny to compare I did not rewatch what I did the first time, so it's very funny how we change over time, and I'll be fascinated to see if I'm remembering my actions correctly the first time. It'll also hopefully be interesting for you all. But at least currently tonight, I feel if I remember correctly, I think I chose what should I do, because who am I? That's a question I've asked myself a lot, and I'm trying to be more comfortable with identity, so I'm less interested in that as a question. What should I do? I think is interesting, but tonight that's feeling to me I have a tendency to ask for permission rather than just go do the thing. And I feel like what should I do is kind of asking the world for permission. I don't know what to do. I'm asking, looking for that direction. So I'm less interested in that. What is my sin? I'm also not as... I don't know how important that is, but that's an interesting thing to muse on. So I think that's a good question to ask. What is my sin? My sin is... that I let the doctor die. That's something that I don't know whether or not we really did. I can't remember. But that would at least potentially be something about us. That many people hated me. That's not a sin. That's other people's... If you did things to do that, perhaps, but other people not liking you, that's not something you can control. That's not something you actively did. That I pretended to be human. Ooh. Ooh. We're going to take a moment with that one. I don't like that. I don't think I'm going to go with that. I think I'll go with I let the doctor die. Because I think that's something more in one's control. I think that I pretended to be human would also be something that is in the purview of something that we as Utsuwa did, maybe? But I take a lot of issue with that because humanity's a tough thing. I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but I really love the book Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke, which talks about sort of a next stage of humanity. We are guided by a demonic-looking alien race that apparently visited and helped shepherd us in our infancy, which is why we have this like cultural image of demons. And they're called the Overlords. They come in, they set us up with a bunch of good technology, solve war, famine, a whole bunch of other issues, and then we start having a generation of children that are psychic, that are able to sort of communicate and form a basically hive mind, and then are herded to go off and join a greater collective entity, which the Overlords are themselves not able to do. They have a lot, they are kind of the pinnacle of what an individualist species can achieve, but they lack the ability to make the leap to a collectivist one. It's making the argument that collectivist is the sort of next stage of it. Not necessarily the argument that I'm trying to make, but it was a really interesting story that made me think about the legacy of humanity. And I think that ultimately the legacy of humanity is likely to be some form of artificial intelligence, is likely to be something that we build to think that is able to be more robust than us and able to think better or faster than us. I think we are very far off of that, but I think some form of artificial intelligence is going to be humanity's legacy. I want to treat it nicely. And from that lens, I don't think that being human hinges on the biological reality of being human. I think that there is a human essence, the personality that we have, the things that kind of characterize us as a species and our conscious thought, that I think reasonably we are likely going to model some of our intelligence off of. We tend to look to nature and oftentimes the human brain for inspiration for that. Our modern neural nets are trying to, on some level, map the sort of plasticity and synaptic formation of our brain. So I absolutely think they'll be mapped on us, and I guess there's some people with like a concept of a soul or whatnot that would say that's differentiated, but I would also argue that while I don't necessarily believe in a soul proper, I think that machines can have a sort of one eventually. Again, not currently, but yeah, so that's just something I have a lot of thoughts on, but I really don't like the idea of a machine pretending to be human, especially one like Utsuwa who seems so human. There's a certain amount of... At a certain point, if you can't tell they aren't a human, aren't they one? Aren't they a human at that point? So, I let the doctor die. Yes, I let the doctor die. This is no good. Mirrors just make me feel bad. I'll step away. That is an interesting one, right? Oh, I was trying to do that. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't gotten that streetlight the first time. Giant tree in Lab Town. Sure. Oh, okay. Ah, and giant tree is this one. Die. Just die. Yes, yes, Mr. Raven. I'm not sure you're worth my time. Hello. Was there one like this? Who could she be? Who are you? Oh. I thought that was different. I thought the first time I asked, what should I do? Who are you? No one needs to know about me. All that matters is that I know about you. As such, I ask your assistance. Please touch some sheep and come back, specifically sheep other than those here. I believe there should be 3 or so out there. If you find them, I'll give you coins. Alright. Greatly appreciate it. She seems important. I would like to investigate that. And to that end, I would like to touch more sheep than last time, because I think I only touched 1 sheep. Touch. I touched it and it vanished. Are these the sheep I was told to touch? Sheep touch, sheep touch. We could maybe get more info there, but we remember it. Stimulate the local economy. I'm not going to check everything as much. Lab Town, always raining due to experiment. Rain? Rain world? It's a kitty. Aww. I tried talking to it and it ignored me last time. What if we try moving it? Sorry, could you move out of the way? Hee. We asked nicely. What's this? I think it's the key the doctor had to the lighthouse door. What's it doing here? Ooh. Who are you? I'm destitute. It hurts. I'm in pain. You there, would you show me a kindness of 5 coins? Sure. I'm saved. Still really hoping it would give me a battery. Okay. This is to Lab Town. Goodness, it really does go fast. It's a poster. Stop EAIs from destroying real families. Is it talking about us? Yeah, like that really bothers me. No, no cigarette. Oh, open manhole. Enter hole. What a great prompt. Sure, we'll pick up Anne flower. Ooh. Okay, we'll turn this one on. Lights. Oh. Oh. I love that sound. Oh. That's our only option with it, is to pick up and then throw? Oh. Broke 2 pots? No! Wait. Hello? I'm lonely. Lonely. I want lonely memories. You have lots of memories. I want lonely. No. It needs to form its own memories. Sorry, I can't give you my memories. I see. Because I don't know, what is the value of another's memory that directly? Like, there's a magic to books and being able to learn from that in that way, but I really, I don't know. Memories as currency feels wrong to me. Stories, yes. It's funny, that's a strange thing to me. I value the inefficiency. Because I'm assuming in that it's lifting memories. And I don't like that. I don't like that direct transfer, but I would be happy to sit and share those memories verbally, because I guess then there's the act of interpretation, there's creation. It's not, because I'm also assuming it would take the memories from me. There's not a destruction to it, there's a creation to it that is filtered through and creates new things. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about that, but I think the imperfection of speech as a medium is important to me in the sharing of memories. I'm gonna have to tuck that away in a little pocket. Welcome, come right in. I'll sell you just one thing. Shoes that slightly increase movement speed. Very handy, 100 coins. Lets you fish somewhere, who knows what you'll catch. Present for someone, there must be someone who wants it. We don't have enough money to afford any, but we'll keep that in mind. What's in this cave? I want to get back to the lighthouse. Ooh! Manager type. Now, this isn't good. They've already come this far, they might really attack. It's all but certain. A recon model was already shot down. No way, but the doctor isn't even here. Right about now, she should be having peace talks. But then why? Because they never intended on making peace, I assume. That's cowardly. It certainly is. Well then, I will handle attacks from the aircraft. Miss Utsua, please defend against the infantry. I will provide backup occasionally, so find a way to hold out. All right. Ooh, we're a battle bot? Oh my god! Okay. Defeat the encroaching enemy. Strengthen up as you choose with periodic upgrades. When an enemy gets close, they explode. Press E to fire your gun. Wow, okay. Let's choose attack up so that each bullet is more effective. I typically like speed and stuff, but it already seems pretty fast. Okay. Yeah, let's continue to choose attack up, and then aim for a mix of things so that it's more effective. Probably getting another, expanding the clip size would be good. Or the magazine, sorry. It's only by 1 though. But it takes 5 to take 1 out. Okay. Goodness, how long will this go? Is it until we just simply can't hold out? I'm just spamming E. Okay. Oh wait, oh, it also slightly increases bullet damage. That seems good. Then, yeah, let's continue to expand that. Oh, no, they're getting faster. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Stall a field that slows the movement of enemies within it. Spread turret. That sways. Let's do normal turret, so just powerful. Okay. Possibly spread would have been good for trying to deal with crowd control, but okay. We've taken the heat off of ourselves a little bit. That was spooky. I'm wondering if we'll get... I wonder if we'll see a new side of the story from this, or if this is just a game for entertainment to see how long... I guess I don't see a way to stop it, so... I guess it's not testing how long we do it. I'll be curious, though, if they try and get something of our personality out of this. So let's get a nice spread of these ones. Uh-oh. Even... Uh-oh. No. This is not good. This is... Uh-oh. Ah. Maybe another time we'll get further. Or maybe we may just be fated to always lose, but I definitely want to try that again, being a little more enlightened. Please, just work. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, thank goodness. Doctor, Yes, you got damage defending back there. You were left no choice but to shut down. Then, the enemy... It's okay, the others managed to handle it. They only got a little singed. But you were gravely wounded, you know. It was rough, but I'm glad you recovered, truly. Is that so? But I'm wondering, why? With this island's equipment, wouldn't it be more efficient to build me from scratch? You could just back up my memory, idea, behavior data. Judging from the time I shut down, repairing me took roughly 70 hours. And comparing your health to usual, even the naked eye can tell you've hardly slept. Why do something so inefficient? True, maybe it'd be easier to start from scratch. But that just wouldn't do. You're you. Data is data. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. So she... Interesting. Because I will say, for all my talk about, like, artificial intelligence as humanity's eventual child, I think, I mentioned like a soul as a concept, which I do not believe in that as a sort of individual spark. I think we are our data in a lot of ways, which includes our accumulated experiences. I think that's a lot of that. I think that's a lot of what it is, but I think that data is just data in a lot of ways, but that's still a beautiful thing, and that's part of what makes it. I wonder, I'm realizing the way they're pitching it seems to be sort of, it's looking at it as, well, machines have a soul too, whereas I look at it as, I think that humans don't have one, and so we're the same in that way? Maybe? I don't know. Intriguing. Intriguing. That two different ways of we're the same, but with different routes to it. There's a you dwelling in there, I think, though I can't explain it myself. Even if I move backup data to a freshly made you, I couldn't see it as you. This is fair. I don't know. I do see data as data, but I still have a fundamental fear, because I thought about when I was very young and was first like grappling with the concept of death and ending. I got really interested in like alternate ways like to extend life and such, and got really interested eventually in the idea of backing up the human consciousness, which may be a big part of what has influenced my thought there. But like the Ship of Theseus problem does kind of scare me, and making the change all at once scares me a lot. But I guess once, I think that's because it's the idea of jumping from wetware to hardware and software, right? Jumping from our meat brain to an electronic one, that scares me. But once electronic, that doesn't bother me as much. And like if my brain was transplanted into another body, I think that would still probably be me. I think of me as living in the brain because I think the brain generates the mind. But yeah, I guess doing a sudden thing. So there is a certain element. Maybe I'm doing a bigger talk than I can actually walk. But interesting that the doctor has that sort of sense of a spark. It feels like that's what the human heart is. I see. Okay. A flower. Maybe we should collect all the flowers at some point. I still have a really hard time. I think this little bit in front is like a hair strand, but I see it as like really big goofy glasses. I don't know, like if it wasn't, oh my god. Oh, that startled me. If there wasn't that pixel there, I think I would not see it that way, but I do. Okay. Something fell. Yeah, no crap. There seems to be a door, but it won't open. Okay. I definitely need to go back to the lighthouse at some point. Hopefully it gives me the option to extend, because I may need to extend it to do that. We're just walking. This is honestly lovely vibes. The slightly wet sort of sand. Continue down the coast. Pardon? Pardon? A failed version of me? Oh, that's disturbing. What is this doing here? Oh, that's really weird. By any means necessary, defeat the attacking foe. Oh, that's really unsettling. Okay, 10. It deals 5, so we're advantaged to attack. Oh, now it's dealing more. 15. Uh-oh. Guard. Attack. Ah, so the guard resets it. Or not? Interesting. Because now it's just dealing 5. 10. All guard. Okay, so maybe it just goes through cycles, but we defeated it, so... Interesting. Managed to defeat it. Turned into goopy scrap. That was... uncomfortable. I do also feel like we should go back, because that feels like it may have come from the capsule, but also it had, like, our hair, which was quite strange. Like, so very much us in form. Oh my god! How had I not noticed that before? Our clockwork changes with our walking cycle. As we're walking, it moves faster as opposed to the normal, just idle, slow wind. I mean, this is a lovely walk, except for the failed abomination of me. I've seen places like this before, where it's like tide pools and such. I love that. I love that so much. I love water, especially salt water. Just the smell of it and how open it feels. That's something that brings me a lot of joy. I need to visit. I need to visit a beach again. It's been a while, but I don't know. They always make me happy. Oceans and seas smell so alive. Are we going? Like, this seems to loop. Like, we've got that big thing. Let's see. Okay. So, once that exits screen, we'll count it. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana, 5 banana, 6 banana, 7 banana, 8 banana, 9 banana, 10 banana, 11 banana, 12 banana, 13 banana, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, about 18 seconds until we see it again. Huh. Let's start walking back. It's gonna turn out that, like... Yeah, no, okay. That's interesting. There seems to be a door, but it won't open. So it didn't come out of there. Huh. What if... I'm gonna try walking a little bit further again and see if something's changed, but... What does this imply about the world? If space works that way, or can work that way? That's very interesting to me. Because it said that we walked far down the coastline, but what is far if we didn't actually go anywhere? That's very strange. Because... Oh... Like, again, there's the personality part of this game and the story part of this game. And they're intertwined, but they're both, I think, very individually interesting to me. I guess I didn't keep track to see if the timing between places was consistent, but this is certainly longer than 18 seconds. So has something changed? Are the clouds? Oh. I can't tell if the cloud is moving in the background or not. It's weird, I'm getting the impression of it moving, but I don't think it is. I do like that this isn't using up much of our time. Okay, we'll go back. That's so interesting. I have so many questions about that. Although, what would be even spookier is if we have to walk all the way. No, okay, we don't have to walk all the way back. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, okay. That seems like something we will need to come back to at some point. Oh, connection complete. Hello, old Nat. Hey there. Seems the test is moving along. Let's see now. Seems the judgment category is leading right now. Really? If you want to know more, you can go to the lab basement. Right, the test is pretty far along, but you want to play the game for a little longer. Although it's over once you reach 100%, I could delay your progress a bit. How about it? Well then, let's meet again at the game's end. Yeah, we can do that. It will let me be a little more aggressive as well, I think. So I like to ponder and be thoughtful, but I think it will be nice to be able to be a little more. Let's do the thing. Let's try it. Let's see. We're not worried about that just taking up everything. Oh. Did it turn off in our absence? Yeah, let's see inside the casino. I don't. Yo, Miss Favorite? Yo, Miss Favorite! Huh? How should I reply? You mean you like me? Yeah! Do you like me? Wrongo. I meant the doctor. Aww. You were the doc's favorite, weren't ya? Did you go visit her grave? Yeah. Huh. Whoops, sorry for the gloomy topic. Almost forgot I'm a dealer. You want to play? Just say the word. Oh, and you gotta bring 300 coins. No fun if you can't bet, see? Forget that. Oh. Let's just play for fun. Don't give me that. Let's just play. Yeah, that I would have fun with. Aha, now that's real interesting. But nope, I can't do that. Betting your earnings is the whole point. Damn it. You'll collect it quick. Don't worry. Just a question of how. Alright. Aw. See, I would be down to play. I don't wanna gamble. But I'm down to play the game. But the house always wins. Open the manhole, climb in the manhole. Sewer water, it's full of filthy things. Ooh, we can clean it? Yeah. So dirty, so I'll make things clean. Wipe, wipe, scrub, scrub. Phew, that should do. Oh, okay. Well, hey, at least I'm still helpful. Oh. Me thinking I'm helpful actually screwing up delicate civil or maybe municipal. I don't know. Screwing up the delicate workings of their sewer system. That would be really funny in a really terrible way. Let's go back to the first area. I like talking to folks, but boop. Ooh, what's this here? Oh, that was the real. Wait, okay. Traffic light. A traffic light. Oh, thank you, traffic light. You just stay here switching between red and green forever? If it were me, I'd probably get bored. Thank you. Aww. Not me thanking inanimate objects in real life. No. No, there was a robot doing something weird over there. Yeah. But I was like, oh, pretty orbs. Removing. Cleaning type robot. Well, now, good day. I am cleaning. I am cleaning. Is that a collapsed person? Dismantle the person to be safe. No, stop it. I'll make it stop. Cleaner, you don't have to dispose of this one. Understood. Suspending duty. Hello. You're... Oh, why does he have a cross cut out of his eye? Or is that just meant to demonstrate, like, an eye removed from the socket? You're the first model, huh? Oh, you're the doctor's... Yeah, her little brother. Tell my stupid sister to stop this right away. My body won't listen to me anymore. Just coming here, it was pretty rough. I think honesty is important. The doctor is dead. Huh? I see. I guess she would do that, wouldn't she? That means my efforts were all for nothing. Why, some lousy machines. I'm the one. She... Huh? He's dead. Aww. Corpse of the doctor's brother. Should it be disposed? I will bury it myself. The doctor's brother. I'll bury him in the same place. Yeah. And that's... It's interesting. Around here, I suppose? In the process of burying him, I found something. I wonder what this is. Broken watch. And hey! A sheep to touch! That's our second sheep. I touched it and it vanished. Are these the sheep I was told to touch? Did we update the grave marker? Here lies Kusunoki. Doctor. Oh, I was hoping that we would update it so that demonstrable. Because I'm, like, I don't know. I think when we're dead, we're dead. We're just a hunk of meat. I'm not too fussed about what happens to my body after I die. Like, there's some things I would like to do to, like, have fun, I guess. I think I've talked about, like, ooh, bookbinding or whatnot with my skin, or barbecue if there were people interested, you know. Do give people an interesting experience. It's not like I'm going to be around to be bothered by it, but there is also a certain element of... I think I place a lot of value on, like, preservation of knowledge and creating nice spaces, and I think that there should always be something to mark, right? A gravestone, even though those will fade with time. Something that people can visit, something that people can use to find where this person was and trace them a little bit more and be able to learn about stuff. Because, I mean, it's, what, they figure like 20-ish years per generation? So 100 years is 5 people, or five generations. I suspect in many cases 20 is maybe a little overly short. So what, you know, 1,000 years is 50 people. 2,000 years would be 100 people to get back to the Roman era. I don't know. It's amazing how quickly things move when you put in that context. I don't know. It's I think it's important to have some record of that. I find it interesting to learn about family history, good or bad. They're people, and some of the stories you get are quite interesting. So I think legacy is important, and to that extent, I think bodies should be respected. So I don't want it taken by the cleaning robot. Why do you attack us? I just want a friend. You're saying you have a monopoly on that? Has everyone avoided me? I created her. She's my friend. She not even allowed to quietly live in this town? My opinions, my beliefs, who's going to understand them? Huh. So the doctor... A telescope. Look at the nearby sea. We were walking down around there. Ooh! So the doctor was making us to be a friend to understand her, it sounds like. But there's something that was trying to stop her. Is there an ethical concern about how we were created, perhaps? Or something out to get her, something out to get us? Is it not an ethical concern, but just a problem, basically a byproduct of our existence? Did something get hurt, or is there something that's been thrown out of the natural balance with this? It's very pretty, but I'm not seeing anything that we really need to concern ourselves with. I was kind of hoping that there would be something neat. I like the island, though. That's quite pretty. Or I guess it's just a rock, but that's nice. Ooh, can we look again? Let's look at the distant sky. Yeah. Ooh, star! And star. That's a charming little pixel art. Oh, is that a boat? No, that's a... Johan, that's a cloud. Good job. Good job, me. Look, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's a cloud. It's just a cloud, Johan. Sometimes a cloud is a cloud. Oh, what's the name for that? Dithering? Is that the name of that technique where you sort of you alternate the colors to sort of create that soft barrier? I'm guessing that's the moon. This is lovely. It's nice and pretty. I was expecting something. No, that probably wasn't the moon, because that's either the moon or the sun. I was expecting there to be something, but this is still pleasant. I'm glad that we took a moment to just look, to be. Okay. I was expecting more. I'm gonna be real. You know? They also said something about the basement, so does this get us to... Are we able to, like, dig through? Or is it literally just getting material? Digging! Oh my god. Does not look like it's making us progress through things. Yeah, this looks like it's just getting us stuff. I wish we could, like, go in the tower. Or place something on the tower. And these keep going out. Annoying. But yeah, like, what were these towers that are now ruins? These folks are still doing poorly. Yeah. No. Give us a way to save them, Wolf. Okay. What's through here? Oh, the shrine! Will it light? Crackle. No good. We had to do them in, like, an order, right? Crackle. No good? Will it light? Crackle. Looks like it'll light! Yay! Crackle. No good? We get this one. Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe once we got one. Woo! Another sheep! Sheepy! Touched it and it vanished. It's locked. Okay. What? The sliding. What use is praying? What good is praying? If my prayers were heard, it never would have come to this. Interesting. What I find very interesting there is that we wonder what the use in praying is, and that's taken as a, then we don't. But I tried! What does it want from me? Light? It will light. But light? No good. I want to light them. No good. Oh! Oh! So, semi-random? Is it something where, like, this one is the one that has the lowest chance of lighting? Yay! Okay. Oh, yay. I like flames. I like little lanterns like that. They feel very cozy. Still locked. Ah. I was hoping it might do something, but still, just lighting them is enough. That's interesting though, because I assumed that because it didn't work the first or the second or the third time that it simply didn't work. Talk to you again. Now what should I do? Keep painting. Ah! Again. I'm the helper type model Kibo. I thought you might have trouble, so I fired myself out. Is that so? Are you alright? You fell head first. Are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. Sorry, I thought you might be having trouble. I wondered if I should give you something the doctor left. The doctor? Yes, please pick one. Coins or movement speed or affection. The affection. I still want the affection. Then I guess I'll accept a bit of affection. Just a bit? Yeah. Is that so? Right. Well, pardon me then. Thanks. Well then, I'll take my leave. She exploded. I don't know, like, of those things, like, movement speed could be a very valuable thing, but I don't think coins are, or at least I don't think they are, strictly speaking. Oh! Oh, that's... I had not recognized that it actually changes whether or not you can move. But, sure, we'll engage with this again. But, I don't know, it's just, I think the affection is kind of inherently the most valuable thing, because that's, I don't know, we could go buy the shoes, right? But I'd rather have that intent left by the doctor. Prodrome, what do I do? The doctor told me to kill these. Haha! Where? Kill me if you think you can. Not telling what might happen to you, though. Where? Ha! Again. Oh, not again. I thought I did pet it the first time. There. Stop it! Don't screw with me. No, it attacked me. Rude. Oh, you know why I didn't do it the first time? Because consent important, but also we learned that they're kind of a little butthead, so you know what? Did you touch the sheep? I touched them. Yes, I did. Did you really touch the sheep? I really did touch them. I really did. I see. Thank you very much. Sure you provided them energy. Thank you again. Well then, here are your coins. And also, if you're interested in caring for the sheep, talk to me. I'm afraid I can't give more coins, however. I'll care for them again. I liked caring for them the first time. If I ask you to care for the sheep, leave it to me. Yeah. Sure, I can handle it. Understood. I'll trust you to do it then. Now let's begin caring for the sheep. Be at ease. It will just be one thing at a time. First, I'll ask you to feed them. Feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. Give it what it needs. Needs and likes. Well, that's an easy one. We'll spoil Emma. Just because it really hates that one. Give it that. Give it what it needs. Thank you for feeding the sheep. Next, please go and pet them. But be careful not to pet them too much. Pet the sheep. Aww. How much is too much sheep petting? Belly rub? No. Uh-oh. I thank you. No, I pet it too much. Simply count them as they pass by. No. I'm sorry, sheep. I wasn't trying to over do you. 1, 2, 3. Super leap. 4. Oh. Because the one didn't pass by. I see, so that's how you count them. Take that into consideration. Now to finish, I'll have the sheep observe you. Simply let them watch you, though do be quiet. Adorable. I hope it learned. Well done. I feel you cared for them well, in a way befitting you. Well then, may the sheep watch over you. Okay. Kinda inversion of the shepherd, right? I like shepherds. I think I've talked about We Free Men, one of the Terry Pratchett novels. There's a lot that really stuck with me from that, particularly pertaining to like selfishness and it being okay to protect that which is yours. Not that it's not necessarily that you own it, but that it is where you exist. It is what matters to you. Ooh, touched all streetlights. Yeah. 99%. Last action, talk to reception. Or go up the elevator. Let's get up the elevator. Oh, final action, go to the basement. Interesting. But, oh, what was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, shepherds. It's just, I like shepherds in concept and the protection of the thing that is keeping you alive and trying to keep them alive. And I don't know, I think there's been a lot of interesting art and parallels that have come out of that. And it's interesting to have that sort of inversion of the sheep. May the sheep watch over you rather than the shepherd watching over their flock. I like that. I'm intrigued by that. I'm still curious what Inori has, the importance that she has, because we're getting a lot of these little tidbits, but I'm having a really tough time bringing it together in a cohesive way. I'm kind of like waiting for it to tell us something more cohesive, but maybe that's a mistake. Same as like with Hollow Knight, where we get all of these little pieces that we have to interpret for ourselves, but it still feels like we're missing some major pieces of the puzzle. Next question. A gambling partner or an overly diligent partner? Which is more preferable? Partner? Yeah. It's difficult for me to comprehend. I do get the concept, but... Oh yeah? If it were a person like the doctor, then I could follow. I see. Guess so. Okay, sure. Well then, if I were either a gambler or overly diligent, which would be more preferable? You're already an overly diligent gambler, Doctor, so both. Okay. Now then, what to do? Look at the doctor photo. Let's look at the doctor photo. Aww. Aww. Cute. I love how blank our look is in comparison. Just like, you know, the flat eyebrow affect as opposed to the sort of like lively look. But that's so cute. Look at them. It's them. Oh. Aha! Preconceived notions lead us away from the truth. Hmm. I mean, that's true of like the lanterns, right? I have allowed myself to be stopped by assumptions that I made about the world that we were interacting with. I think I do that a lot in life, right? I like that. Preconceived notions lead us away from the truth. Where I think we tend to operate on heuristics, which I don't think is. Oh, okay. Sorry, little ramble. I need to stop apologizing for this. This is me doing my thing, and people, if you're watching, more power to you. I don't need to apologize. You know what you're getting into. But um uh one of the one of the things I also really liked about We Free Men is there's a moment where Tiffany Aching, who's the main character, she's a witch of the chalk. She's born in I forget the exact area, but it's someplace I believe in England, where it's very chalky soil, and there's a lot of talk about that because chalk is a lot of microorganisms and such, you know, things from long ago that have died. But um she basically stands up by selfishness, sort of, you know, how dare you take what is mine, my friends, my family, my land, my, and it's not that she owns them, but it's that they are hers. How dare you screw with what's hers? But it's sort of represented because the witchiness that she has is not so much magical as it is reasoning, which I love, sort of like, you know, herbalists and such. But it's treated as it's an awakening. And oh man, I wrote this down. I've got a little booklet of sayings from things that friends and people I really care about have said to me over the years, and like quotes from books that really matter. I've got a few from We Free Men in there, but it says something to the effect, I don't have it memorized, but it's exhausting to be so awake. It's no, man, the way it's phrased is so good, but for all intents and purposes, it is that there is a lot of power in this being awake, of being aware of everything, of being so connected. But it must come to an end, and that ending is a gift in and of itself as well, because you could stare at a flower all day, but the milking wouldn't get done. And it's that you can't spend all of your life fully awake. You can't spend all of your life doing everything. You need to drift through a little bit. You need to have these heuristics. But they do tend to lead us away from the truth. And that's, you need a balance. You can't just drift through all of your life. What a sad way to be, I think, in my opinion. Maybe that's fine for some people. But you also, you can't exist in the full reality of everything. I mean, just walking down the street and looking in houses, not like in, and don't be creepy, but like just looking in the window as you pass and seeing a TV playing, or seeing a light on in one room but not the others. Every car that passes has at least one person driving, and they have their own life going on. Is that them coming home from their work, going to a graveyard shift? Is that something where they've just broken up with someone and this is a car ride to try and calm down? Is this they're going to the store to pick up, oh my god, they've got some new chips in, hell yeah. There's so many different things. And every life that you pass by has something going on. And I find a lovely melancholy in trying to think about everyone else's life as richly as my own, but you can't. Even with friends, there's times where you can't. You cannot think of the entirety of that, let alone for all of the how many billion people on this planet. I don't know. Preconceived notions lead us away from the truth. I think there's a lot to unpack there, and it's making me think of a lot. But I don't know. Make sure don't stray away. Don't stray away from trying to figure things out. Don't stray away from breaking down some of your preconceived notions. But as with everything, don't do it to an excess. Don't make it so that there's nothing that you can drift by, nothing that you can rely on to just sort of get on through. I don't know. Interesting. I'm curious. This feels like the type of thing. This feels like a thesis statement, right? And there seem to be a number, right? This game has a number of things, little pithy sayings that it gets across, but it builds on them, I think. So I'm curious how it will build on this. Okay. What's it got to say? What was I? That's right. The doctor. Did control mode terminate? Why in the world? Damn it, not much energy left. There's still things I have to do. I want to fulfill my promise to the doctor I like. I think last time I chose I'll do what I can, which I think is a good one, but I also like I want to. Because again, you can't always guarantee that you can fulfill it. I don't like making promises that you can't, but I want to. I will struggle. I will keep fighting and kicking until my last breath to do it. I can get behind that. There's no time. I have to take out the sheep. Wait for me, doctor. Ooh! Were there that many sheep last time, or was it because I touched 3 sheep? What are you planning to do to the sheep? I'm going to destroy them. That is a difficult thing for me to allow. It's to keep my promise to the doctor. Please let me do it. Whatever your reasons, I have my own mission. The mission of protecting these sheep. As such, if you would destroy them, I will destroy you. Why must we destroy the sheep? Seems I have to. We're not in control mode, you can still help just a little. Commands will appear based on the personality installed in her. Use them well to lead her to victory. Rouse self. The thing that I must do. Stop the doctor from being born 100 years from now. Can't let myself lose here. Ooh. And let's search as well. Is there anything useful around here? There, a remnant of a sheep. A core fragment, maybe? Use this to repair myself. Attack. Ooh. Foolish, you can't beat me. Yeah. Oh, can I win this by fighting fair? Let's search again. Is there anything useful around here? There, a remnant of a sheep. Core fragment? Use this to repair. Okay. Searching seems quite good. Strengthening ourselves a lot. One more time. Okay, that's just recovering HP at this point. Repair. Attack. Let's... Ow. Attack again. I mean, it seems like we're making good headway. We buffed up by consuming sheep. Also, hold up. I am not... What's in her hood? That doesn't... I'm having trouble parsing that out, but that does not look very humanoid. I did it. I beat her. It can't be. Why? 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 Now, at last, the doctor's promise. I'm at the limits of my energy. Please hold on. I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Doctor. I forgot, right, that we wanted to end in clergy again, really. How would a human express this feeling? Doctor, perhaps, wouldn't say something so... Is it banal or banal? Something so banal as, I'm lonely. I understand this act can bring no benefit. But if it can let me feel just slightly the doctor's warmth, that's what's motivating me. May this empty feeling be filled in, only a little. Yeah, being motivated by others. If that's what clergy is, I think that's about right. Hey, well done clearing the game. I was able to collect some new data, though this experiment still ended in failure. I want to let her keep living. Do machines lack that mindset? The moment their warden's gone, a defect? No, sorry. My selfish circumstances are no concern of yours. You're indulging my experiments in this ending world. Rather than complain, I should thank your cooperation. Thank you. I think a bit better of humans now. Now then, let's try exporting your personality from the log, shall we? The log shows what % of subjects did the same act. You should look through it if you're interested. Well then, I'll excuse myself. Thank you, and have a good ending. Interesting. 100% started the game. Who would have guessed? I do really want to look. Ooh, not many people touched all the streetlights. I'm really curious about our very, like, rare decisions. Okay, I'm not trying to go for the sheep's butt, okay? Oh, interesting. So it is tracking all of the upgrades that I was talking about. Looked at C with telescope. Really? Not that many folks. Moved the cat. Yeah, I know that was... But I tried talking to it last time and didn't get much of anywhere, so... You know, I figured we would not be rude about it. Clergy again. Leader. Ah. Everyone, follow me. A proactive and responsible sort who keeps promises and fulfills duties. Adventurer. Oh, that's so cute. One dedicated to going where none have gone and doing what may be impossible. Oh no. This is interesting. I think I used to be... I've been... Like, I mean, with me setting my streaming schedule and not sticking to it super fantastically, right? Like, I'm not as conscientious as I once was. I used to be very, and there are promises that I will keep and I try very hard to, but I have a tendency to overcommit myself, and I need to work on simply not overcommitting myself rather than overcommitting and then letting some things fall through the cracks. But I guess that's a journey, it's a process. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. Finding ways to adapt. And as cute as this is, I feel like I tread tracks a lot more. I used to think that I was really into innovation, but I think I'm a lot more interested in connecting people with resources. I like to come up with creative ways to do that, but I'm more interested in filling in the gaps than pushing the boundaries, I think. So, I don't know. Like, a lot of things that were giving me adventure points to me were sort of, you know, finishing coloring in, but I guess that's in the context of the game where I would like to see a little bit of everything. So it is pushing your boundaries in that way, but it's coming from a source of, at least I think, wanting to get a greater breadth of experience rather than pushing it deeper. I won't let you die. But I think proactive and responsible sort does relatively describe me. I'll never give up, I promised. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Here we can see a bit more. Leaders base their morals on fulfilling duties and responsibilities. You might be determined to carry out a job you're given and deeply regret if you fail to. You honor agreements and keep your promises to the end with a strong will. Your morals are always between you and someone else. Your dutiful heart may elevate you to being seen as a dependable person. One dedicated to... Okay, yes. Adventurers have a burning desire to see new, unseen worlds. You might want to go places you've never been, and your heart bursts with excitement. You might have explored back alleys, entered a shop because you've never been. Fair. Or searched for creatures in the gutter. Not that last one, but no, I do like to... Again, it's to me, it's not necessarily for something new, but it's I've never gone down that street. I should go down that street because it would be a shame if I went my entire life, or I moved and hadn't gone down that street. I don't like leaving gaps like that. Even illogical actions are part of who you are. You're just curious to know what'll happen. A little. This passion lets you see beauty in things others show no interest in, no doubt enriching your life. So all of these are under passion, which passion, I think, seems to probably map to openness to experience in the big five. Morals seems, I suspect that's going to be closer to conscientiousness? Methods. Because it may not be a one-to-one mapping, I'm just guessing. Methods? I don't know, because some of these could also be more related to conscientiousness. I don't know. These are interesting. Judgment. Strong-willed sort. Yeah, I don't think there's a direct mapping. Like daring, maybe extroversion, right? Because extroversion involves a bit of that like thrill seeking. It's people who score highly in extroversion tend to be they tend to feel reward from doing more daring things or new things. Openness to experience is a little bit different from that. Clown, yes. Oh, you know what? Maybe morals is agreeableness. Because a lot of these seem to be, yeah, in some way, okay. Maybe this maps to agreeableness, methods to, conscientiousness. And then... But is this neuroticism? I don't think so. I don't think judgment is neuroticism, but maybe? I don't know. This is interesting. Again, I'll need to look and see. I will need to look and see what, if anything, we can find out about how they came up with those. But interesting. We've gotten some new information. Well done clearing the game. With this, you have identified a hidden personality of yours. If you want to check it, please do so via the disc or menu. Also, if you wish to compare with others, make use of the skills. As long as you know their ID, you can compare with whoever you like. You can also compare with someone at random. Now then, last is your most distant personality. Play once more, and you should know it in full. Boop. Oh, that's the list. Aha. Clergy is my hidden personality. Hidden personality can be one of two things. First, it may be the same as your most representative personality, or an additional personality. In this case, that personality defines you more strongly. It's possible it may serve as your identity and is proof of its strength. And if it's different from your most representative personality and additional personalities, the hidden personality indicates a latent personality serving like a kind of hidden flavor or spice. I'm unsurprised that clergy would show up twice, as we were kind of talking about. Interesting. And let's try the skills real quick with someone random. Compare with random. Search successful. Okay. With... Oh, no username or anything. Okay. Action synchronous rate. So runner is their most representative. I can be more efficient. I can finish faster. Runner is an active type who can achieve goals quickly and places importance on results. Led to take the shortest route in terms of goals and methods, even if soaring on great wings. The allure of tempting distractions. Okay. Butler. I feel like I see Butler pop up a number of times when I'm talking about stuff. One who doesn't doubt, doesn't lie, trusts others, and can be themselves. Butlers are honest, accepting of others, and obedient to themselves. Even if it's not logical, you seek to make the most sincere choice. When you haven't fulfilled a promise, you might have the courage to admit you haven't done so. It's truly difficult to be honest to oneself, yet it may come naturally. That honest heart may elevate. Yeah, I'm unsurprised that I'm getting a number of those. As someone who... Honesty is very important to me. Hero, gallant sort who can proceed forward with courage, even if it's scary. Heroes are, as the name implies, simply heroic people. Okay. I'm trying not to read, like, too much about them. I know this is just somewhat random, but it's interesting getting a little insight. Sages prepare. One who always prepares for possible crises. Better to reliably avoid loss than chance gain. Me, as I talk about the potion problem, where I will leave, what if I need the potion next time? Sages prepare for risk dangers in any eventuality. See a risky looking switch, you tend to hesitate to press it. As opposed to Challenger. But again, I think that's also difference of games versus not. Interesting. Their most distant philosopher, so that is, so, very different person. I don't know. Not knowing the person, right? I'm not sure how strictly interesting that is. So I just wanted to try doing that truly at random. I do actually, yeah, looking at our charts, passion, we've got some similarities, but yeah, opposite ends of daring. Although it's funny that sage, which is more cautious, they got. But yeah, opposite ends of daring, it looks like. And then yeah, methods, they're way more method oriented. I'm way more judgment and morals, or that's, oh no. Again, I'll need to look at these more, and it will be very fun. I don't know who else has I don't know anyone else who's played. But if there's any of you that have one that you think would be fun to do a comparison, I guess, you know, drop an idea and we can take a look at that. Could be kind of fun, especially once I unlock the last one and just talk about that a little bit once we've done some research. But yeah, I don't know. It's a funky little game that does some very cute stuff. I really want to try and put together what the overall story is about and learn a bit more about how they're constructing this personality concept. But as with last time, I feel good after playing it. It still kills me that we can't find a battery for that little first challenge with the stolen battery, but this is nice. This is a neat thing that has been made, and it's a delight to play. I picked up another game from the same studio, I think 7 Days with You, that seems to have a linguistic component kind of similar to Chants of Sonar, because this absolutely endears me, and that one also looks very up my alley. So we'll see, but definitely want to finish this one before I delve into that. I don't know what finished for this looks like. At the very least, one more run through, but I don't know if that's sufficient or if there's just keep going in here forever. But yeah, this has been utterly lovely. I hope that this has been a lovely, calm time for you. Me worrying that I may have to try and like duck out after 30 minutes and stitch it together. Here we've gone for an hour and a half. Maybe not the best decision for waking up tomorrow, but you know what? Sometimes we make those poor decisions because they remind us that life is worth living, and we'll sacrifice a little sleep to do something fun. As we were saying, or as the game was talking about, how will you choose to spend your time? I should probably sleep a bit more, but I also keep forgetting to do some of these things and making sure that I'm making time for it. So, I must go, I must bid you adieu, but I hope that you guys remember to make a little time in your day to do some of the stuff that is good for you. Some of the fun things that you sometimes put off. Try and make a little time for that. Find it, even if it's 5 minutes. Just do something. I think I talked about getting some popsicles for myself. That wasn't. That was after the first time I played this, so wouldn't have been in the last video, but like, got some popsicles to sit out on my front porch the other day because it was nice and sunny. Now it's gotten cold again, but do stuff like that. Find the little lovely moments in your life and make them if you're not finding them, or even if you are finding them, make some. We all need to make a bit more. But thank you for watching. Hope that this has been calm and lovely, and that you've gotten something out of it. But I must go, so treat yourselves well, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. But for now, bye!